Minecraft, survive! I'm trying! But when you are playing the Minecraft Iron Man Kurt Challenge, where your survival depends on not taking any damage at all, it can be pretty difficult. In this episode, I have been longing for something for a while that I may perhaps will finally find, but will it help me out, or will I get myself in trouble? You're gonna have to watch to find out. Let's get started. Hello, and welcome back to more of the Iron Man Kurt Challenge. Once again, we're right where we left off last time. I had just dug a hidey hole as it was turning nighttime. I hear some sheep outside eating the grass. It appears, as I recall exactly what I have in my inventory, that I currently lack an important item, namely a shovel. And so let's go ahead and make myself an iron shovel, since we're going to be doing some digging here at night. And these furnaces, that's actually finished. Alright, great. And yeah, I have just about a stack. I hear an enderman outside, and at some point I am going to need to fight some endermen. But right now my inventory is pretty cluttered with stuff, and so I think this is the wrong time. Like, honestly, if you get yourself safe, you can fight the enderman pretty safely by, hiding in a little thing that's just too high and making sure that they don't have enough ceiling room to come and get you and then hit them at their feet. But right now, I don't really have the inventory space to be trying to gather new types of items. And so what I'm really hoping for in terms of goals for today's episode is that when it turns daytime again, I'll go back up on the surface and maybe find a village where there might be some carrots and possibly a desert pyramid where I might get some more gold and diamonds, and be able to actually kind of like set up a home base somewhere so that I can put down a chest and actually start kind of like collecting some materials for the long term, because it occurs to me that I am probably going to need to collect some materials for the long term. And yeah, I haven't really kind of taken that into account so far, but as my inventory gets more and more filled with different types of items, okay. Let's be quiet. I don't hear anything. Oop, I hear a skeleton. Crap. Alright, that's extremely dangerous. The skeleton could be right down there. I'm going to close this up. It looks like it kind of went down this way, and so I'm going to see if there's another way to get in here and see if we can discover if the skeleton was up or down. Because I do still have like another 5 minutes of nighttime, and so if I can manage to get down and get some gold or possibly even some diamonds from a cave system down here quickly, I would really like to do that. I'm listening to my voice. It's morning when I'm recording this, and I think I still have a little bit of morning voice going on, and so if my voice sounds different, that is why. Alright, I hear a bat, and so there is going to be another cave system somewhere around here. So perhaps we will... There it is, okay. And I don't hear the skeleton or anything else. Oh, no, I do hear a skeleton. Crap, crap, crap. And a spider. Ah, sigh. I have a bow and arrow now, and I have a lava bucket. Can I tell if I get farther over? Let's try this. I'm going to see if I can get lava kind of out in the middle of the room here, and possibly give myself kind of a safety area. Like if I drop some lava... Well, no, it's not the right spot to drop it either. Drop some lava there. Oh, I hear things walking around that are making me very nervous. Yeah, there's a creeper somewhere as well. Let's see. I do have some things I want to talk about, and so maybe now is the appropriate time to talk about them. A skeleton could like shoot a fire arrow up through here as well. I'm not hearing anybody die. Alright, I think this cave is bad news. And so perhaps we will have to try caving again tomorrow. Yeah, first of all, for any of those of you who've been subscribed to my channel for a while and have been hoping to see more of Brian doing... Do Do I need coal? I need a little bit of coal. More of Brian doing exploration and tactics, or more stuff on the fan server. Apologies if there hasn't been enough of that recently. I always think it's important. You got to be in the right mood to record something, rather than just kind of forcing it. And over the past week or so, I don't know, I feel like I've been in a little bit of a funk. I will get rid of some cobble in order to have a few more of those. Actually, let's go ahead and just turn them immediately into some more torches. I need some more sticks in order to make more torches. Yeah, been in a little bit of a funk, I feel like. And I think partially it's due to the weather. We had springtime kind of come in late March and had some beautiful weather out here in the Seattle area. And then April came and it turned back to like dreary 50 degrees, raining all the time, kind of awful weather, which definitely has a tendency to bring me down. What can I do usefully during the next couple of minutes before the mobs start burning outside? Is there any more inventory management I can do? I can at least, let's go ahead and get some more sticks that I could then make a few more torches. And don't have any things I need. Item repair. I've got my bow and arrow. If I'm going to be out on the surface, I might need to... I'm getting pretty low on oak wood, and so it wouldn't hurt me to cut down a few more oak trees. And I've got all this raw chicken, but I also have all of these steaks. You know what? I'm not going to use the chicken ever. Like, I only need... Ideally, just in terms of inventory management, when you have enough food, like, it's best to just have one kind of food, and steak is kind of the best kind of food to get. And so if I just kill more cows and cook up some more steak eventually, if and when I need it, I think that'll be the smartest thing to do. All right, I've got a full stack of coal, so I don't want to touch that. I'm probably not going to be accumulating gunpowder. All right, and it should be just about turning daytime. I did add some lights right around here, I remember. And so hopefully there won't immediately be any creepers. And the only footsteps I hear, I believe, are sheep footsteps. And so let's just run. Okay, great. Don't see any bad guys. We had been heading... What direction? I want... That is east. We've been heading west, and then I made a left turn to the south, I think. Does that sound right? I feel like I came from over there. So maybe I do need to head east. What does this do? This makes my X get smaller? Yeah, because I was already at like a Z of 1,000. Sorry, I'm just kind of reorienting myself here. Let me make sure there aren't any leftover skeletons or residual bad guys that I need to be aware of at the moment. Let's go ahead and get the wood that I mentioned that I was going to need to get. And we will continue on in the overworld. All right, and I want to try to make as much time as possible above ground to get through this ice plains and hopefully find myself in some more useful biomes. And the world, of course, is not loading. Fix your game, Jeb. Yeah, I would really like to find plains and deserts so that I might find villages and pyramids, because those will be the most valuable surface structures. We've got some squids swimming underneath the ice over there. The magical mystery of the crazy squid. And let's see. So, Kurt, I'm recording this on, like, what is this, Thursday morning? Is there anything here? A little bit of iron, I don't really need that. Kurt just aired an episode of him playing on the Mindcrack server where he has kind of his, reminiscing or recapping the ultra hardcore season and kind of like his opinions on different things there. And it seems like it's going to be a two-part episode. It ended with like a to be continued, so I woke that. I watched that when I woke up this morning. And yeah, it's always fun to hear people, kind of like do their kind of afterthoughts on a particular season or match. And yeah, it seems like he got the bug like everybody does. Like after you play it or after you watch it, you're like, oh, I could do this better, and oh, I want to be in better practice. And so it sounds like he's been doing just some practicing of, starting from a new world and trying to get all his initial items without taking damage. And so that is super cool because I would like to see him in more practice shape, and he's been talking about the fact that he was finding lots of gold. And so perhaps that will make him a little bit more willing to be less cautious and take more risks for damage, knowing that he'll be able to find some gold to get it back. I don't know. We'll be able to see, hopefully, in future ultra-hardcore seasons. But that'll be interesting. All right, this Ice Plains. Admittedly, Ice Plains, I think biomes in general, like, have sizes, like certain biomes are larger than others typically. And I think Ice Plains and Desert are possibly like the two largest biomes in terms of they tend to go on for long stretches. I don't know if this is actually the case. This is just based on my own experience. And I do have a fair bit of experience exploring the world of Minecraft, exploration and tactics. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing a lot of kind of Kurt-isms in terms of the way I talk in this particular series, but it makes sense. Hey, chickens! You guys will give me even more feathers. Although at this point, I'm going to have like 2 stacks of arrows, and so I probably can quit killing chickens sometime soon. Yes, the feathers are still stacking because I still have them in my inventory. Alright. Less worrying about the mobs, more worrying about trying to cover as much land as possible. Although when I have the occasional tree that's the perfect height to cut down, no problem. Oak trees, you want to avoid trying to cut down the big trees that are big pain in the neck, but when there's little trees like this, I mean, I guess I could just leave, you know, floating trees from bigger trees as well. Alright, we got a swamp over here. We have a biome change. I see the vines. And so we're reaching a biome boundary over here. The good news about the Ice Plains, even if it's not going to give me anything useful, and admittedly I could be stacking snowballs, but I need to wait until I have a home base and a chest. Snowballs will be valuable, both against the blazes in the nether, as well as against... Ooh, don't take fall damage, don't take fall damage. As well as against... Alright, let's go over this way and kind of see what else is here other than the swamp. Oh, it's just like a big swamp, isn't it? Let me hit escape and see if any more things render out here. Nope. Alright, I'm going to keep heading in this direction then to the east. As well as against the healers in the end, the snowballs. But snowballs also take up tons and tons of inventory spaces. And once again, inventory management. I'm at the phase of the game where, as always, provided I can stay alive, provided I don't take damage, I'm at the stage of the game where my inventory is so full, and yet I still want to be mobile because I need to find good places to set up a base and of operations. And the ideal, I think, base of operations will be in a big flat desert for the portion of the game where I need to kill a bunch of Endermen, because I think that's the best place to try to kill them. The Ice Plains out here is not a bad place, really, but I feel like, I don't know if it's actually true, I feel like fewer monsters spawn in the snow. Once again, that's just kind of like based on my own experience. I don't have any rationale based on what I know about actual Minecraft mechanics to justify that. And so I feel like desert biomes are the best place if you're trying to get lots of Endermen to spawn and be able to see them. And so that's kind of what I have in my head for that as a good place to hole up. Okay, my x-coordinate has gone up to 1200, and so now we may need to make another turn and possibly spiral back in towards the center of the map. The other thing that I want to do in terms of covering a lot of ground in the overworld is it's always possible, if you happen to walk directly over the stronghold, that you will hear zombies banging down doors inside the stronghold just while you're walking above ground. And that is one way to locate the stronghold that doesn't cost you any ender pearls, or ender eyes, eyes of ender. And as a result, can kind of like shave down the amount of time and work that you need to do. So I think I'm heading back to the west again, yes. But I'm going to make a right turn once I get around this mountain. And so that's another reason just to kind of cover a lot of ground, and that's the reason I'm trying to stay kind of between kind of like 800 and 1200 along both coordinates, ideally, because I think, based on my understanding of how the stronghold works, it always spawns in one of those regions. And so we'll see if I somehow manage to get super lucky with that. Although, I mean, I felt like I was lucky back in episode 3 or whatever when I found or I guess it was episode 2 when I found the jungle temple. If I were to just like stumble across the stronghold, that would be like crazy luck. This is pretty. I like this Minecraft terrain, the waterfall coming out of the side of the mountain here. Unfortunately, that will also be difficult terrain for me to traverse, so I'm going to try to go around it instead. And continuing on, we're going to run out of daylight here, and I haven't found any of the things that I want to find, which is a real bummer. Perhaps I should stay down for more than one day underground then, because I really need diamonds to get the enchanting table, to get my armor enchanted, so that I really have a shot of possibly, you know, surviving a skeleton arrow or something. Although, and yeah, the other thing is, I would really like to find a village and find some carrots, because people had pointed out invisibility potions, and my understanding of invisibility potions, I haven't actually done the science to test it out fully in exploration and tactics. We have done some tests with it. But basically the wiki says that if you have an invisibility potion, if you're wearing no armor, mobs can only see you 1 block away, and then each piece of armor that you wear adds 3 more blocks to the radius. And so 1 piece of armor means they can see you from 4 blocks away, 2 pieces means 7 blocks away, 3 pieces means 10 blocks away, and 4 pieces would mean 13 blocks away. And 13 blocks away would still be better than their normal radius, which I think is 16 now that even the skeletons can spot you. And so if I manage to get to the nether and get potion brewing equipment, and also had some carrots that I found from a village, or possibly from a rare drop from a zombie. Alright, we got a big old swamp over here. Let me try to get some chunks to reload again. And just kind of see what we're looking at. So here's that swamp that I passed by before. More kind of ice plains and ice mountains. Ice hills over here. Could get in a boat. The sun is about to go down. Ugh. I don't really like any of my options here. Do we have a surface cave system that has a lot of sunlight flowing down into it that I could go into somewhat safely? That would be a good thing. Hello, Feathers. When I was a little kid, I had a cat named Feathers. Because when I first got him, I got him when he was a kitten. And he felt like a bundle of feathers when I picked him up because he was so soft, and so I named my cat Feathers. I like cats. You might know that if you've ever visited my YouTube homepage and you see that my little screen icon thing on YouTube is a little kitty cat. Hello, chickens. Give me more feathers. I will leave your chicken carcasses on the ground to rot. Okay, we're going to need to head underground again, sadly. Let's see, where do I want to go underground? If I could find a little cave. That's just like a lake or something. Alright, the cave is not going to happen, it seems like. Lesai. More chickens, so many chickens. Alright, I really need to get underground. Monsters are going to start spawning any minute. So, I guess I bust out the shovel and start digging. And perhaps we will spend a more extended amount of time going deeper underground this time, because I don't seem to be having luck above ground, so maybe below ground is what I need to do. And it would be more exciting. But I think, since I didn't find a cave, it's going to start with a dig. And so, let's switch to fast forward. What is this? Oh. Oh, look at this. It is another ravine. However, I'm at the top of it, and it appears to be very narrow. Ravines are dangerous, but this is among the least dangerous type, and it would allow me to get down to the bottom quickly. So I'm at least going to... Oops, I just threw away a furnace. Well, that's a furnace I'm never getting back. I am at least going to throw some lava down here so that we can see our way down to the bottom. This might be worth going down to the bottom of. Or at least taking a peek at. Alright, let's go ahead and pick that back up. And now... Alright, I hear a zombie. Oh, I'm kind of right in the middle of it, though. That's unfortunate. It would be nice to be at one end of the ravine. That would be the safest location. I see... Oh, I think that might be a skeleton down there. Yes, there is a skeleton down at that end. Alright, this is not as safe as I hoped. Bummer. I think for safety's sake... I hate to keep making these slow decisions, but I think for safety's sake I should make a turn and avoid that ravine. Yeah, ravines are especially dangerous. We've talked about it before, just because there's so many ledges and intersecting cave systems where monsters can see you from a great distance away as you enter a ravine. Also, whenever you're at the bottom, it could be the case that monsters from further above you can give you a not-so-nice little surprise by hopping down upon you. In my experience, the very narrow ravines, such as that one that just seemed to be about 4 blocks across, rarely have ledges on top. The wider ravines tend to have kind of like a big row of ledges where monsters can spawn kind of higher up. And so I think that's among the safer ravines, but given that I was coming into the center of it rather than one edge or the other edge, and so I would have to defend myself in both directions, and the fact that I already saw at least one skeleton down in the base of the ravine, I elected to cheese it and go a different way. And now I hear some lava, and so that's why we're headed this direction right now. Sounds like it's getting pretty close. I'm going to go over a stack of iron over here, which is a little bit problematic from an inventory management point of view. In fact, I can't even pick up any of it right now. Let's just get rid of the gunpowder. I'm not going to be making tons of TNT for any reason anytime soon. And let me listen for a moment and see if I can figure out where the... Well, what level am I at? I don't know why I have 16. So yeah, maybe if we just dig down to 10 or 11, we'll just see the lava. Oh, speak of the devil. Alright. Well, this is good. Maybe we'll finally find the remaining diamond that we so desperately need. Oh, I hear skeleton. Crap, 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 crap. Why is there always a skeleton? Alright, I can see that there's lava around me. And now I don't hear the skeleton, so maybe he walked away. Oh, this is so dangerous. Here's what I'm going to do. I don't know if this is smart or not. Oh, I hear a spider, too. I'm going to get some lava spreading, and then put some water here. Oh, I hear the skeleton again. In order to make some more cobblestone bricks so that I can erect a wall over here. Oh, I hear the skeleton. He's so close. Can I see over here? Oh, where's the skeleton? Oh, there's a hallway over here. Skeleton sounds like he's behind here where I just built the wall. And so it's possible that I am safe from him. Gosh, falling gravel could have killed me. I don't know. Oh, no, there's a cave up here above, too. Crap, crap. Alright, just take a quick look. There's more lava and stuff down there. I see some gold down there. Here's what I'm going to do. What am I going to do? I'm going to close this up. And then I'm going to try to dig over that way and see if I can get farther away from the skeleton. But over into this cave that I know is down here at the lava level and see if I can find kind of a better protected area that doesn't have so many kind of entrances coming into it. Did I... Somehow... Crap, I lost my lava bucket and all that. I thought I picked the lava back up, but perhaps I did not. Who knows? I do not, that is for sure. Alright. Oh gosh, there's another... I don't hear anything. But this above me, oh gosh, it's too scary. And then this is opening up into a huge spot. But I don't hear anything, so if I want to make a move... Alright, this could be soon where it's going to end. But you gotta take some risks. Oh, crap. I have something misconfigured in my keyboard. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I usually have a script running so that my F key is bound to 4 to switch to the bow. And I just realized that that key binding was not set up. And I may need to switch to the bow in a hurry. Oh gosh, this is so scary. Oh, I just heard another footstep too. This is too open. I really need a better, safer cave to get into. Ah, it's so hard. There's so much risk in this. Do I hear the skeleton anymore down here? I don't, but that's so open. Oh dear. I don't want to be a complete coward, and yet I've set up the conditions of this whole challenge to be such that you can't take any risk. Oh, alright, I'm actually digging over to where the skeleton was before, because I don't hear him anymore. It's possible he despawned. But basically I want to see if I can get around to like the other side of this area. Here we go, here. Alright, I do not hear a skeleton. Okay, the good news is there's not a skeleton here, and I did successfully box this off. So the skeleton must have been like up in that little area. The other good news is I think now I might be able to cheat my way back over to where there's some lava. Oh, this is scary. Alright, if I wanted to find more lava to fill my lava bucket, I might even just be able to find it like over here, like at the edge of this, or even just kind of below some of the obsidian down here, because I would really like to have a lava bucket on me for possible defense and lighting. But of course I'm not going to find it there. Yuck. Lava, where'd you go? Oh crap, I just heard a footstep. I think I heard a footstep. I'm so paranoid! This has got to be so frustrating to watch. I want to edit this whole thing out, but you can't. It's one of those... That's another thing with this type of series. What time of day is it? It's back to daytime. Let's do a little bit more overworld exploration. I'm slowly testing my abilities, my willingness to take risks in this series. And they are still not very high, but I took more risk in that one than I did last time. Yeah, if I could just like find a desert pyramid and find a diamond up there and get an enchanting table and have some enchanted armor, like, I would definitely be more willing to take risk. I'm not sure if it would end up turning out good or bad for me, but it would at least make for more exciting video, which is important. Like, on the one hand, you know, like I'm putting up a challenge and I want to succeed at the challenge, and on the other hand I'm doing it for the purposes of making videos that will be entertaining and that will motivate other people to try other game styles in Minecraft. I see a plains! I see a plains! That is the best news ever. Maybe there will be a village. Maybe there will be a blacksmith. Maybe the blacksmith will have something awesome. Or the village will have carrots. But first, let's hope that there's actually a village here in the plains. Let's also not fall in anywhere that I'm going to take fall damage, because that would be very sad and embarrassing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have to figure out if there's going to be any good way to edit that. I still have 24 steak, and so I'm not too worried about running out of food. I'm not going to kill more cows right this instant. Alright, we have some chunks that are failing to load. There they go, starting to load. Alright, I'm going to scour this entire plains to see if there might be a village anywhere. Alright, it's coming across a forest over here, so I don't see anything there. Let's go more this way. Let's be careful not to jump too high and take some fall damage. Oh my goodness. So yeah, another thing, just in terms of like overall ultra hardcore strategy and talking back to Mindcrack Season 9, Like, some folks had the map overview or whatever, and were like plotting how they're going around the map, but also could see the map overview to see where all of the above ground structures were. And there usually are a fair number of above ground structures that could really help people out if they find them. And so, whereas most people, seems like, tend to, be above ground the first day to like get their food and get the wood and that kind of stuff, and then go caving and caving and caving in order to get the resources on. Like, coming back above ground to explore more of the overworld can be very profitable, because if you manage to just, discover some of those rare structures before the other teams, that can really give you a huge advantage. I mean, MC found the one desert pyramid that had, 24 gold ingots in it or something, which is like 3 apples right there. And, okay, there's a desert over here too, great. Unless, is this the desert I came through before? I have to check my coords. No, it's not. I'm more near the center of the map now. I'm actually much farther into the center of the map than I realized. And so I'm not sure if that's because I'm covering a lot of ground or because my search pattern has not gone the way I want to. Is there a lava pool? Oops. Almost ran into a cactus with a lag spike. Is this a lava pool? It is. Great. I'm going to mark this. This is actually a good place. I'm just going to mark down these coordinates. 368 minus 177. Okay. So there's a lava pool that I could use for going to the nether. And Happy Desert. Kept double tapping W, and I'm like, why am I not sprinting? And the reason is because I'm too hungry. Alright, eat some more food. This desert does not appear to be as large and extensive as the previous desert that I encountered, unless it goes farther over this hill. Hoping for a structure, hoping for a pyramid or a village. It's next to another plains, so we're increasing our odds of finding something. But yeah, I think the more time you spend in the overworld, above ground, the more chances you have of stumbling upon one of the rare structures. And it's a lot of luck kind of either way. But I've said many times before, I think a great deal of ultra hardcore is all about luck. Such as making sure you reload chunks so that you can see the desert pyramid that's actually like right in front of you. All right, this could be huge. Time of day, yeah, it's still like noontime. So we've got plenty of time. Just need to be careful and hope that no monsters spawn inside here. Desert pyramids have like sunlight that kind of like goes through the top. And so I like to make sure that the top is nice and open. Where's the side entrance? Here it is over here. All right, there's a lighting glitch over here that might be spawning mobs, so I guess we'll go ahead and go in this way. Just being careful and listening. Make sure there's no mobs that have spawned. But I like to let some light go all the way down into the bottom, some sunlight, so you don't have to worry about poor lighting conditions as you dig down into the bottom of this thing. And it's also just, good for video. Oops, didn't mean to dig straight down there. All right, but this could be a great final find. Go, go, go. Oh, wow. I don't think I realized that they had enchanted books in here. All right, let's put away a bit of cobble. Bane of Arthropods 2, I don't see myself ever using, so we're going to leave that behind. Look at all this gold. That's great. Bane of Arthropods 4. I don't think I'm going to use the bones either. I should really take out that pressure plate and grab the TNT. We'll have to decide if I want to grab the TNT. I will go ahead and take more iron and gold. No diamonds! No diamonds. And Bane of Arthropods 2 and 4, I really don't see that being of any use to me. I'm just like double checking to make sure I didn't miss anything. Do I want the TNT? I think I'm going to leave the TNT in the floor here just because I can't manage the inventory space very well right now. But we will remember the coordinates of this thing, and so if I want to come back for it later, I could always come back for it later and try to get the TNT. And so Let's get far enough away that if any monsters spawned in a dark area over there, they wouldn't get me. Let's hit F3 again. I'm going to write down the chords, 105 and minus 293 of the pyramid. Didn't find a diamond. Bummer, bummer, bummer. And let's see, there was a plains back over here, I think, and so I think that's the next place I need to go and explore. While we have any time left in this Minecraft day. And so, how much gold did I get? Just 17 now, all told. So yeah, that was not the best desert pyramid that's ever been found in Minecraft. Oh, and I forgot when I found that above ground lava pool to fill my lava bucket. That was foolish. Oh well, if I find another one, I'll do that. Alright, plenty of cows in these plains. Not seeing any villages, and it seems like we're... Oh! There's a village. Hello, village. You'll recall that I said I'm not going to utilize villager trading, because I think it's too easy to just light up the village and sit here and farm for, like, the next 4 hours and make a very uninteresting Let's Play. I see potatoes down there. I really want the carrots. I need to be aware of lighting glitches as well. Hello, villagers. I don't care about you very much. You're probably going to die to zombies at some point in the near future. Do you have any carrots? Yes, carrots. Great. I'm going to go ahead and just get myself a stack of carrots. I'm going to harvest the ones that are not fully grown, just to get as many carrots on my person as I can. And is there a blacksmith here? The sun is about to go down. I don't think I see a blacksmith anywhere. There might have been a library with bookshelves. Here's more carrots. And bookshelves will be useful to me in the future, but not right at this moment. Yeah, I don't see a blacksmith. I want to get, just because I feel bad for the villagers, I want to get kind of far away so if zombies do start spawning during the night, those chunks will be unloaded, but the sun's also going down and I need to get myself safe. And not take fall damage, be careful. Yeah, I think I need to dig myself a hole. So once again, I will put down a little bit of light near where I'm going in. Oh, sheep, get out of the way. I will dig myself a hole, cover myself in. And once again, we've gone through another episode of this, and I have not managed to get more diamonds to get the enchanting table. So that is a real bummer. I may end up doing... No, I think I'll just go ahead and call it here. Alright, I will put down some inventory and, yeah, start making some furnaces that I dropped and cooking up some more iron and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to have to see you next time once again. Yes, wish me luck that I actually get the 5th diamond so that I can get some enchanted armor going on so that the series will move at a little bit faster pace, because I really feel like the last couple episodes have been a snail's pace, and I feel bad about that because I'm hoping for something more interesting. I'll try to do a good job with the editing to make it interesting, so wish me luck on that. And I'll go ahead and sign off here. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you next time.